Hey, what's going on? Checking, we're back here. Virtual Gaming Con, we are doing a thing here. We're doing Isle of Cats solo. Again, another, why would you do this during a virtual gaming convention? But it's for me to show you how to play Isle of Cats solo. I say that very loosely because I've only played this a half a time, because I got the game physically this past week, and I learned the rules, and I got through about a couple of rounds, and then I'm like, okay, I got the idea. And then I had to get back to work because, still working. So we're going to be playing Isle of Cats Solos on Tabletop Simulator. I have a copy of the base game in my house, but I don't have the camera set up properly to record it right now, but maybe next week. So next week I'm supposed to be getting the late arrivals pack, the 5 to 6 player expansion, which adds some more stuff as well to it. So once I get that, I'll probably set it up on the table and record it that way. Yeah, Isle of Cats Solo is actually it's a cool puzzle, and it's a nice little game. So, I'm no expert. So if you see anything that I'm doing wrong, feel free to leave a comment or in the chat, let me know. But I think I have the basic ideas of the game down. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take one color for you and your sister, that's who you're playing against, and that's you're playing against your sister. I'm gonna be green. The sister's gonna be red. You put them right here for now, but you'll soon determine turn order via the basket cards that you're going to be drawing for the solo character. But you set up the game pretty much as normal. You're going to have 5 of each common treasure over here, and you're going to have your 6 Oshak's cats kind of in a line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The number matters. And then you're going to have your bag of cats, which is right here. You have to give yourself 20 fish. I like this little mod because it has a counter on it, so I can kind of add fish instead of just grabbing bits, so it's pretty cool. Give yourself a basket. And then you're going to take what's called the Isle of Cats solo color cards. Now, since there's 5 rounds in the game, each round you're going to flip over one of these cards, which will let you know how many points per cat of that color your sister's going to score. So right now you shuffle these up, and then you just deal 5 next to each other. And then you got to reveal the first one, and then the game can kind of sort of begin, but we'll flip over the first one. So blue. So now every blue cat that's on my ship is going to score her 5 points. So then it'll be 4, 3, 2, and the last card being here, this color will be worth 1 point. So kind of gives you a guide as to, okay, maybe I don't want to play a lot of blue cats on my ship if possible, so doing that. We also have a bunch of these solo lesson cards, and for an easy game, which is what we're going to play, we're going to set up three solo lesson cards. There's also an advanced deck over here. Oops, that does advanced solo lessons, so once you get experience with the game, you can kind of trickle those in, but for a beginner, you're only going to put in 3 of these lesson cards, or you got to put out 3 of these lesson cards, and you shuffle them up and just deal them out, so you kind of have an idea of what they're going to score. I'll put these out here, and I'll take this deck so it's sort of some confusion. And these are her goals. They will go, I believe public goals, you score half, so we'll see what it is, but let's take a look at these goals here. So her lessons are 2 points per cat in the largest family. So largest family gets 2 points per cat. It's pretty straightforward. This one is glamorous. 5 points for each color cat where you do not have at least 1 cat that color touching the edge of the boat. Okay. So I gotta make sure I have at least each color of cat touching the edge of the boat. Fine. And then she gets 5 points per visible rat. So in the normal game, and this scoring is the same here, you can look over here, and it says in the bottom left that, oh, you can't see that because it's covered by the logo. But right here in the bottom left, I already lose 1 point per rat covered. So now, if I have a uncovered rat, it's going to be losing me 6 points. So I definitely want to cover those rats. So we'll get those rats covered up, unless I have a card that might negate that. But we'll figure it out. And yeah, I'm drinking coffee because it's super early and I want to play a solo game real quick just to get the brain flowing. But yeah, not to get into the rules of Isle of Cats that much, because there are a lot of other channels that have done the rules before. We're going to be drawing out some cat tiles here. Every round, because it's in a solo game, you're going to draw a number of cards to you. You're going to draw 5 cards, pick 3, draw 5 again, pick 3, then you're going to pick the top card from the deck. So kind of it emulates a in-person draft, if you will. So we start off with 20 fish. I'm going to look at the rulebook real quick to make sure, do I set the cats up first before picking the cards and all that? So let me do that really quick. It's a so we're going to do fishing. We got the got that, explore, we're drafting. So we're doing the fill the fields. So yeah, we're doing that first. So we're going to take the cats from the bag. Inside this bag, it's kind of denoted by this little cube here, are the cat tiles and the rare treasures, and those come into play. So once we pull out a rare, if we pull out a rare treasure from the bag, it's going to go under here. But for now, we're going to do this. First rare treasure. And we're drawing here until we get to 6. We'll do 3, and then we're going to do 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to check the rulebook really quick because I believe these stack, these rare treasures. Let me double check on that. Any rare treasure tiles you find will be placed in a horizontal line under. If a rare treasure that has the same shape of the previous treasure, place it on top of that, creating stacks of matching treasures. Okay, I'm going to kind of hang it off to the side so I know that there's 2 there. So we have our 6 cats, and that's important because I'll flip over one of our cards to show you what's going on here. So you're going to be flipping over a card for her each turn, which will tell you a couple things. So it'll tell you what cat she's going to get when it's her turn. In this case, cat number 1 she would take. So that means taking cat number 1, which when it's her turn, she would remove this from the game. Cat number 1, gone. She would also take, if available, one of these common treasures away from you, because you have a set number of these treasures. So she would also take one of those. But also, you're going to be looking at the basket. So she says this round she'll have 4 baskets, meaning this counts as 1, 2, 3, 4. So now she'll have 4 turns this round, or 4 chances to rescue cats. So you're kind of going back and forth with her that way. What the boots on this card means, it's only for the first card that's flipped. It determines turn order, because when you're... If I can find a cat here. So here's an example. Say I played this card here. Basically, you decide what cards you want to play before you flip over these cards here. And then when you flip over this card, you flip over the first basket card. And then you compare boots. Whoever is the highest boot value, in this case then she would go first. And you would take this and you would flip the turn order that way. And that decides turn order. And then you would continue with the regular part of the game. So we'll get into that as I do it. So I'm going to flip these back over because I want to shuffle them back up. But it's kind of an example of how it looks that way. I'll shuffle this back into the deck. Oh, sometimes a little wonky. But yeah, so we're going to be drawing. We've set the cats out. I think it's called filling the fields in the rulebook. We put the rare treasures out because some came out. All the Oshaks and their common treasures are over here. Got my 20 fish, and we're good to go. So real quick recap. Any blue fish on my ship will score my sister 5 points at the end of the game. Along with, she gets 2 points per largest per cat. 2 points per cat in the largest family. And a family of cats is just cats touching another cat of the same color on the ship. And then this one's a lot of wording to say I want to have each cat, or one cat of each color touching the edge of the ship, which is the edge of the ship, pretty much gridded out here. So if I don't, she'll get 5 points for each color that's not touching the edge of the ship. Easy. And then she gets 5 points per visible rat. And because I lose 5 points, I lose 5 points per, I lose 1 point? Yeah, I lose 1 point per visible rat. So I don't want to lose 6, so I want to cover those rats. You have 5 rounds to do all of this. So let's get to it here. Can I just draw myself 5 cards? Oh, there they are, right there in front of me. I'm drawing 5, and we're gonna pick. We're picking 3, discarding 2, and we're doing that one more time. And then again, the cards that I want to keep after this draft, I have to pay fish for. So we're gonna look at this. Cod catcher, you can pick a color to gain 1 fish for each cat in that chosen color. That's a good card to keep for later. And you'll have 7 cards to start the game. Each round you're gonna draw 7 cards, but you'll have no hand limit, so you can have more than that as you go on with the game. Here's a full basket. That's always good. And then with a 3 value shoe is always good, but it costs 3 to keep. I like that. And then here's lesson cards. 1 point per lesson card in front of you. Okay. Pick a color. 1 point per cat of the chosen color touching the edge of the boat. That's pretty good. So I get 1 point where she gets 5. I think I want to keep this one, and you're kind of quote unquote keeping it. I'll keep this half basket. Then these 2 are gonna go away, so I'm gonna put these away. There we go. Discard those, and then you just draw 5 more, and then pick 3 of those. This is a good one. This is a anytime play card. You can draw 2 cards, but you must pay to keep them. I always like these ones, so I'm gonna definitely keep this one. There's another basket, which is good. Here's a treasure card. Take any 2 small treasures, like that. It's just a regular half basket, but it's free. It's always good. In order to make a full basket, it's gotta sound logical, but you need 2 half baskets. Another take 2 small treasures. So I'm gonna definitely keep this draw 2 cards. And then I'm going to keep a small treasure card. And I need 1 more of these. Whole baskets are always good, but I do like this free half basket. I'm going to keep that free half basket. And these go discard pile. Then I draw 1. I just draw the last one. So at the end of this, you want 7 cards in your hand. So you keep 3, and then you just draw the last one. Whatever this is mine. Now we're gonna look. So I have 7 points for exactly 3 permanent baskets. So permanent baskets are these green tokens here, which that's not bad. So now you decide what you want to keep, and you decide by paying the fish, and then you have 20 fish to start. Obviously, you want to keep the free ones. So that's easy. I want 1 of these baskets for sure, so that's gonna be 3. So I'll just do. I'll keep this other half basket for 1. I like the small treasure, another 1, and I can choose to keep these 2. Pick a color and gain a fish. That's more of a long game one. This one, and there's plenty of those in the deck, so I might pass on this one for now. And the permanent basket one, it's gotta be a while till I get permanent baskets. 7 points is always good. I'll do that. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but I'm gonna discard this one here, and keep these 5, or sorry, these 6. You can kind of lay them out here. I like to put them on my board, and since it's this solo, it's kind of public knowledge anyway. So that's how we're gonna do it. So I believe that's the first phase. I believe the next phase is just putting out the lesson cards that you have. So let me just double check. I just did the exploring phase, and now phase 3 is the reading the lessons. So you just basically, any blue cards you have, you play out. Any public lessons are worth half of what they are, but this is this is a lesson for me. So I play this, and now that's in play. This card's now in play here. So now we go to I believe it's called the something phase. It's called the rescue cats phase. So you're going to, on your turn, because it's solo, it's always your turn, you're going to decide how many of these green cards you want to use, because that will determine kind of the turn order. So I think I'm just going to start out a little light, and I'm just going to play this one here. I'll put this up here. It's kind of in play. Keep these for later. I could rescue more cats, but I only have 13 fish. I could rescue... So right now, I can rescue 2 cats this round. And that's probably fine to start. Or I could just put these 2 into play and rescue 3 cats this round. Let's do it. Let's go big. So you decide what you want to put out there. So in this case, I have 2 baskets total here, but what I'm focused on is these boots. Because even in the base game, the boots determine who goes first and whatever. So I'm going to flip over this top card of the solo basket. Kind of looks like that. Solo basket card. And we're going to see what they do. Wow. Jeez. So, she has 9 boots. Yeah, but 9 boots to my 3, so she's definitely going first. So she's up here. If there was ever a tie, whoever's up top already goes first, so that's fine. So she has 9 boots to my 3. We decided that she's going to go first, but because of this 3 here, she gets 2 more baskets in front of her, so she's going to have 3 baskets this round. And then we go. So since she's going first, we look at this card here, and she's taking cat number 8, which is, if you count here, oh, I did it wrong anyway. You're supposed to do 4. So we'll do it right this time. It's fine. It's 4 and 4. Supposed to have 4 here, 4 here, just like the real game. Just gonna move these over a little bit. So she is looking for cat number 8, and that's just out of the game now. Let's put that over here. You don't score these at all. They just take them away from the... Just take them out of the game. So I just put them over there so I don't get it confused. And then she's going to take Oshak's cat number 1. You set them out over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she's taking Oshak's cat number 1 out of the game. And then this count kind of resets. So this goes 1, 2, 3. Now there's only 5. You don't have to move them around. It just, for me, helps kind of move stuff around. And then that's it. So that's her first turn. Now it's our turn. We have 1 basket, 2 baskets. We have 3 baskets. So we basically want to get some things. We know for a fact that blue cats will get her 5 points at the end of the game per blue cat. So I kind of want to stay away. And again, I'm no expert at this game. We played it well. Oh, there's a treasure here. So we got to make sure we... that. Every time we draw a treasure, we put it down here. So now we're looking at cats. Let's look at some cats. I know I want them to be touching the edge. I like this red one's neat here. I might do this red one here. I'll zoom in on my board. This would fit nicely here. It covers up those 2 rats, and it covers up this map, which, when you cover up the map of the same color... Grid not working? Oh, thing mod. Maybe I don't want this to snap. Whoever made this mod. As grip, what does this mean? Should you're gonna see me fumble for a second because this kind of is interesting. Man. This cat's supposed to go right there, but it's not letting me because Tabletop Simulator. So if I can figure out a way to turn off this grid, we can continue the game. Huh. Oh, fumbling, huh? We gotta do this. That's not gonna be moved anymore. Might be a short. This might be a short stream if this thing doesn't stick. There we go. We got it. Okay, so I have to do that every time, which is kind of a bummer, but these were sticking to it, so we're gonna do this. And then where was I? So because it covered up this red treasure, I get to pick a common treasure card, or common treasure from here. And I think I will pick this one. I'm going to put this one here. All these tiles are going to do the same thing. So I got to... Oh, I think it's red. Not going to be perfect, but that's what we're going to do here. So now we have that filled there, and that's my move. So, can I turn off on all of these? Or grid? That's fine. I'll do it as I draw the tiles. Now we go on to, we just did our turn, now it's time for our sister's turn here. She's going to be taking cat 5 and cat 4. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll take this cat out of there. Slide over here. And cat 4. And what I didn't remember to do is pay for that cat that I just took. So I'm going to take, paid 5 for it. So now I have 8 to spend. It's my turn here, and I can take either cat. So I can do this. It'd be a nice little family start, but I gotta check it out. See how long this. That kind of worked nicely right there. Cover up some things. I could do this and hope for a common treasure. Might do that. I'll drop this here. I'm gonna pay 5 for it. And then a common treasure would look nice right there. Would kind of fill that up pretty nicely. Now it's creating a family here of red cats, which is nice. Now we're going to do her final basket here. She's going to go for cat 7. If there's no 7, she's going to take whatever's the farthest cat. Leave me with these 2. And then she's going to be taking that 1 by 2 common treasure, which is this one here. And so now it is my turn. If I want to, I could choose not to, because this basket's optional. I've already used these cards. Or yeah, I've already used these cards here. I can decide if I want to use this basket for something, which what do we have here? We got this yellow cat here, and we have a green cat there. Might be, and green would be nice if I can get it somewhere here. Kind of an interesting, might do this. Then that would help me start the green family up towards the green spot. And that's probably going to be what we're going to do. And it covers up a rat, which is always nice. It does leave a spot open here for a common treasure. So that I got to keep an eye out for that, because each empty space, or rooms are -5 points if there's empty spaces in them, if they're not complete. So I got to keep an eye out for that. So that's that, and that's me using the basket there. So that's the round. So you will discard. Actually, that's the rescuing cats round. So now you can play your. I've also played anytime cards, but I'll keep those. I used all my money for this round, so you discard her cards, and those aren't coming back. And then you can play your yellow cards. Here's where you play these cards if you want to, or your Oshak's cards, or your anytime cards. So here's a chance for you to play some of these. And I like this one already because I kind of already talking about that. So I'm going to play this one where it's take any 2 small treasures or pay a fish. I don't have any fish to take any 2 commons. Oh, that's kind of maybe I want to wait. I don't have any fish, and I want that 3 by fish, or sorry, 3 by treasure would be real nice to put right here. I'm gonna hang on to that. It's no rush to do that. I'm gonna hang on to these 2 cards, and then we're gonna get ready for the next round. So these cats are no longer. The cats that are left kind of hang out or go away. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. Give me a sec. Okay. Now we're gonna get ready for the next round. So the ship is gonna move to round 4. We're gonna flip over her next color card, and this will tell me what color cat will score her 4 points per cat. It's orange, so every orange cat will score her at the end of the game 4 points. We don't have any of those out yet, so we're doing pretty good cat-wise because they haven't showed up here, so they're going to be worth less points to her. Good. Then we do our draft phase. Oh, we do the cats. Bring the cats out. 4 cats on each side. You know I'm already going to turn off that grid. That is a weird scenario there. I'll turn the grid off these as well. Guess I end up getting something. So we just filled the fields, as it were. The cats are here. We got a bunch of reds, which is good. It'll help my red family if I can make that happen. There's a green here that would work really well for me. So I'm going to try to actually, it won't work that well. We'll see if we get to it. But so now we do the draft. So we're going to draw 5 cards, choose 3, draw 5, choose 3, and then choose the last one. So draw 5 to me. What do we got going on here? So we have a free draw 2 cards, which I know it's free. I'm going to keep that. 4 boots. So if I really want to go first one round, I would put these down. That's pretty good to keep. Take any rare treasure or 2 common treasures, and that's only 2 fish to me. Okay, I like that. A half basket for 2, and then the boots for 4. 9 points. We have exactly 5 treasures on the boat. It's a good one too. I like the idea of guaranteeing going, or not guaranteeing, but it's kind of putting money in that you're going to go, hopefully go first. But this treasure card's nice, or this lesson card. So these go away. Draw 5 more. I need baskets. So here's a basket, because I have one basket. It'd be nice to have another one. Here's a free half basket. Keep that one. Another one of these invisible fourth gen cards. Discard any 2 treasures to gain 1 permanent basket. And that's nice, but I want those treasures now, and it would kind of negate the treasures, the 3-pointer. So I'm not gonna do that. 3 points for a basket, and then the same. Take any 2 or any rare treasure. Or, man, those are good. I want an extra basket though, so I'm gonna do that. And I can decide not to keep it if I don't want to. So you keep cards, and then you have to pay for them if you want to keep them for real. So we have these cards here. I'm gonna make sure I do my fish to 20. You get 20 fish each round. I have all these cards to deal with. Obviously want to keep that one. It's free. Keep the free ones for sure. I decide if I want to pay for these. I'll pay 3 for this whole basket. And I do want one of these, so I'll pay 2 for this. This gold card's nice. That. I think that's where I'm going to stop. It'd be nice to have a half basket, but now I know going into it I'll have at least 2 turns, and the treasure's really good too. If I take 2, I'll have 11 for this round. Let's take it. See what happens. And I'll get rid of this one. So these are in my hand. I'm going to just group these up a little bit so I know what's going on here. So over the course of the game, you'll be getting a lot more cards, and there's no hand limit, so you just kind of have to organize them as you will. But the next phase is the lesson cards. Oh wait, I've kept this one too. The next phase is playing your lesson cards, so you just put this out here. So now you're going to score, or I'll score 9 points if I have exactly 5 treasures in my boat. It's going to be a tough one to get. There's cards to remove treasures for baskets, which I might get to later. So let's get into it. So now we have to decide how many baskets we want to play this round, and I just want to do this one because this is a half basket with no feet. It doesn't do me any good, so I'm probably going to be going second this round. So we're going to flip over this card here to see how many boots she's putting up. I got 3. See what she's got. She's got 2, so I'm going to go first this round. We're going to switch the round order. And she is going to have 3 baskets this round, so we're going to put 2 more cards next to that. I get to go first, and I have basically 2 baskets. I have anytime cards I could play. Good, and then these yellow cards I play after this finding fish phase. I want to see what this one looks like and how this interacts. Ooh, it's a good one. Yeah, I'm going to take this one already, I know. Because this covers up this pretty nicely. Then there's those rats. It doesn't matter. So, gotta cover that up. Gonna cost me 5. And then I get to get because I covered the green with the green, I get a common treasure. I want this one to go here. There you go. Perfect. So that kind of fills that in there. No space lost. Awesome. So now it's her turn, and she's going to be taking cat number 2 and rare number 2. So she'll be taking cat 2, which is this one, and rare 2, which is one of these. Easy. There's some blue ones on there. There's some red ones that would help with my good red one. I only have 6 left. I'm going to use the 1 basket because it seems like the right thing to do. I'll measure it out here. This would help do my help my cat family out, so I might just do this. Right now, I have a cat family of 3, which is good for me. That's going to net me 8 points. I'll do that, -5. A nice one. And also, red hasn't shown up here yet, so I'm hoping red was going to score her less points. And then she's already getting 6 points if this is my largest family, so I got to keep an eye on this family. So she's going to go again. You're going to be taking cat number 5, rare number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And rare 4, there's no 4, so she'll take this one here. And I pass because my basket's flipped. I've already used this basket. And so I guess I could play an anytime card now, but I don't have much to pay for it. So then I'll flip over her last basket card. I'll take cat 1 and Oshak's 5. That's that. That's around there. And so these cards will get discarded. Boom. I will flip this basket back over just so I remember. And then I get to play any of these cards that I want. So I get to take any 2 small treasures or pay 1 fish for any 2 small treasures. So here's a rare treasure one. That's nice. So far I have 1, 2 treasures on the boat. If I get 5, I'll have 9 points because of this. Alright. Let's see. I feel like I made a mistake with this. We'll figure it out. There might be some long ones. So I'm gonna do. Take any rare. I got 2 of them. I can take 2 rare treasures. So I'm gonna take this one. Fits perfectly right in here. That's this card. Nope, that is this card. And then I would like to. I'm gonna cash in this one to take 2 common treasures. I take this one and this one. Cover those rats up. I think that's the good move. But also, I'm denying this cat family. No, I'm not. They can still go here. It's fine. So I might just do that. I like covering that line of rats up there, so I'm gonna do that. And that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I really can't take any more treasures. So we'll have to be just doing cats, playing cats out. But we'll try this out. See how this method works. Yeah, should be all right. And now I have more options to kind of expand on my boat here, so we'll see how that works. I spent those. I will then do some cleaning up here, taking these away. Basket's already flipped. I'm gonna give myself 20 points. Or 20 fish. Then we move the round marker. We flip over the next card of the solo colors, and now she's going to be getting 3 points for every purple. So I know I've done well already here because there's going to be red and green somewhere here, so she'll be getting less points for these, which is good. And now we do clearing the fields. In clearing the fields, do you get rid of the rare treasures too, I wonder? Double check. I don't think you do. If you do, that's my mistake, but I don't believe you do. Coffee time. I think they stay up. I could be wrong. So now we're going to fill the fields here. I'm going to bring out the fish. Oh, rare treasure. Same type here. Another rare treasure. Another rare treasure. Any rare treasures you pull out, you put out front like that, like I just did. All right, oh, another rare treasure. Yeah. Wow, look at these rare treasures. It's crazy. Okay, now we're gonna do the thing where I do the. All right. Now we have this going here, and now we do our. I got my fish. Put over my basket. We're gonna draw 5 cards. Pick 3. What do we got? Taking 2 small treasures. I'm not looking for treasures right now. I'm not gonna do that. Trusty old 1 basket. I like that. I also like this take any Oshak's card. I'll put this here. There. And yeah, the Oshak's would be nice to have. I don't know, Oshak's cat here? That coming out of the bag? I don't think they go in the bag, so I'm gonna draw 1 more to do a make good for this. Yeah, the Oshak should not be in the bag. At least not in the games I played. There we go. We'll get these out of here. And then I gotta choose to pick 1 more. I like this. Gain 1 fish for each common treasure. I got 5, so it's worth 5 fish. It would net me 3. Pretty good. So then I'll discard these 2. Draw 5 more. 25 points if your boat is full. Oh god, if I can do that. I don't think I can. Pick a color. All players get 2 points per cat. This is a public lesson. All players get 2 points per cat of the color. In the public lessons, your score, it's worth half. So basically I would get 1 point per cat of the chosen color touching the boat. 18 points if both of the bedrooms are empty. I've already started filling. This bedroom's already filled up, so that's no good to me. Take any common treasure. Ooh, this one's good. Take 4 tiles from the bag and immediately place them in the fields. Whoa. I'm doing that for sure. That's a really good card. I get to choose 2 more. Okay. And I draw the last one on top of here. So this one will give me 2 points, or 2 fish for each rare treasure. There's only 1. So that would get me... That's nothing. So I would get... this card wouldn't give me any money right now. I'm not looking for treasures in the future, so I'm going to discard that one. I definitely want this Oshak's card. Like that. Get this trusty 1 basket. Here. Where did it go? Definitely want this. Take 4 tiles in the bag and place them immediately. It could be dangerous because I could be placing colors that my sister wants. I don't want this. I'll pay 2 for this. I don't know if that's the best move, but it's gonna net me 3 points, so. So that's that. So now we gotta decide how many baskets we want to play. I only have 1 basket and the permanent basket, so I think she'll be going first this round, unless something happens here, but flip this card. Oh, so the boots stay the same. She has no boots, meaning I get this, I get to go first, and She's got to have 3 baskets also, so 2 more from here. So, let's see what we got going on here. I can't play the Oshaks yet. These are anytime cards, so I'm going to pay this anytime one now to get 1 fish for each common treasure on my boat, and I lose 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4, so that's all right. That. I have the take 4 tiles randomly, which would be nice. I'm scared that they're gonna be something else. And random, and immediately place them in the fields. For each cat, you may choose which field put it in. Oh, in the fields. Oh, okay, so I misread it. So it's not placing them on my boat, it's placing them in the fields, which is always good for options, I guess. I don't know how it works in a solo game, but hang on to it for now. It's not as exciting as I thought. So I'm going to use this 1 basket to rescue something. And I think I'm going to go for this blue fish, or the blue costs her 5. It's going to, not cost her, it's going to gain her 5 points per. Gotta keep an eye out for that. It's a good green one here. I think it would fit well there. No, not really, but it'll still go there. Interesting scenario. So this orange one, okay. Might take this green to continue this family. 3, it'll go right here. 1, 2, 3. Looks like it can't, but it can. It's just a little overlap problem. It'll go right there. Now I have a family of 3 green cats. That's going to cost me 3 points, or 3 fish. And then she's going to be taking cat 3 and Oshak's 3. This cat 3 is here. It was going to be the one I was taking, so that's good to know. And Oshak's 3 is 1, 2, 3. Do I want to go again? I don't like these options for me. I could fill the fields again. I don't know what that does for solo, but maybe I will cash this in now. So I still want to use this. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll cash this in to draw 4 tiles to the fields. I don't know how it works in solo as far as 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these go. I decide where they go, which is always good. So I'm going to keep this here, this one here, over here. So maybe I will go, because I like this red. This red will be nice right here. If I flip this red, yeah, that's perfect right there. Covers that rat too. No, it doesn't, but it gets close. Go. I like that. So that's going to cost me 3. Perfect. So that red's cool. It's a large family, so that's going to get me some good points. And that rat's almost covered, but yeah, it's a nice little red there. So then she'll go. She'll be taking cat 5 and cat 2. So cat 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cat 2 is this one. Then I've already gone, so I'm gonna pass. I could play this anytime card. I do have some money, so let me do this. I'm gonna try it out. I have 2 of them anyway, so I'm gonna play this anytime card to draw 2 cards. I have to pay to keep them as usual. So I could pay 2 now to get 1, 2, 3, 4 points, so I may as well do that. This nets me 2, so I'm going to pay 2 to keep this one. And then I could pay 1 to keep this, which is a half basket. I have a half basket here, so I'll do that. Why not? And then I'll cash in this. This is an anytime card here, so I'm going to pay this anytime card to gain 1, 2, 3, 4 fish. I netted 1 point in that whole thing, which is fine, but it got me a half basket, which I needed. And now it's back to her turn. We'll be getting cat 6 and rare 3. So this is 1, 2, 3. Cat 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's that for her. I got 2 rounds left, huh? Just did round 3. Yep, so we got 2 more rounds left. So we'll do the flip this basket over. Just gonna discard these cards. It's tough to not knowing how well you're doing. I think I'm not doing that great, but it's fine because I'm learning the game as I go here. These cats are gonna fly away. Magically fly. Oh, I forgot to do this. So now, actually, before they fly away, it's time where I can play my Oshaks or treasure cards. So let's see what Oshaks are available to me. So a lot of good options here. This one's nice because it can get me closer to those rats. What does it happen if I flip it? 1. I can't do that yet. 1, 2. It'd be nice if I had a blue cat here. That way I could then cover all those rats, which would be super nice. So do I want to play Oshaks right now? Probably not. Oh wait, because I'd like to use it to cover those rats up. Would be really nice. So I'll wait to use that, and I'm not going to do 2 small treasures because I'm getting points for that. Getting 9 points for it. I already have 5 treasures, so I'll keep these as is. Do I want to draw 2 more cards? Now, wait. So we're good there. I'm going to move the round marker. We're going to fill the fields with treasure. Turn the grid off on these. Off on these. There we go. So now we flip over her 4th card, and this color of cat is worth 2 points to her. Red. So red is going to be worth 2 points to her. So I know it'd be cool if I can get some green here, but there are no green available. So that's okay. We'll see how it plays out. I honestly have no idea how well I'm doing, if at all. So I don't think I'm doing that well. So we're going to be doing drawing some cards phase. I get 20 fish too. So 2, 3, 4. Now I have a lot to spend, which is nice. Ooh. Oshaks card. All players get 5 points per treasure map they do not have covered. Ooh, that's a good one. I think public lessons. Let me just double check the public lesson thing. Public lessons can be used during solo play only, and only you will score the points. However, you're going to get 50% of the points rounded up. Okay, so I would get 3 points per map covered, so it's not bad. Right now, that'd be 9. I'm taking that. I like that a lot. Because I'm not trying to get treasures right now. So that might be good. I like this Oshaks, because Oshaks are wild, and you can make them any color. That was good. Half basket, and then there's a couple of whole baskets here. So I like this. I don't mind not going first right now. So so I'll take those 3. That was too quick of a decision, but we gotta have more cards coming. There's plenty of cards. Half basket, taking 15 points if the apple room is empty. Well, the apple room is already starting to be full, so that card doesn't work for me. Back. Another half basket. Take that. There's a rare treasure one, so I'll just do that. And then we take the top card here. Which is that. Okay. So now we decide what to keep. We pay for it. I definitely want to keep I like these baskets, so let's keep these baskets. So I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep these baskets. I don't need any more treasures because I want to kind of keep my 9 points for that, so I'm going to put that away. And I take this lesson card. And then I'm going to take the Oshaks. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'm keeping these cards here. Kind of do a little organization. The next phase is playing your lesson cards. So I just put this out here. Again, public lesson cards for in solo. You score half rounded up. So this will read. All players get 3 points per map or per treasure map they do not have covered. And right now I have 1, 2, 3. So it'd be nice if I kept those uncovered the next 2 rounds. All right. So now we decide how many baskets we want to play, and then we draw her basket cards. So we're gonna do definitely this one. Gives me 3 boots. We can play 3. We can do 4 baskets, huh? And there's a bunch of reds out there. She's gonna be scoring 2 points per cat. She'll be scoring 2 points per red, so it's not really that great. Maybe I'll just do 3 baskets. Are these half baskets? Yeah, so let me do, I meant to do this. So this could be 3 baskets this round. With a, yeah, I'll do 3 baskets. And then that is 5 boots. So now we flip over this card for her. And she has 9 boots, so she's definitely going first this round. So we just swap these 2. And she's gonna have 4 baskets. So she's gonna draw here. There. So to start, she's gonna take. She's switching cat number 2 and cat number 5. While that might seem crazy, I mean she's now swapping these 2, so now this one costs more than this one. But they were both red, so no big deal. And then she's taking cat number 1. So that's her move. Now it's my turn. I'll pass in these half baskets here to make 1 basket. What the heck do I want? I'm just gonna measure this one out. Go around. Nah, I don't want to touch that treasure map. That family is nice. How big is a family of 1, 2, 3, 4? How big is a family of 5? Family of 5 is 15 points. That's also going to score her 10 points. Because she's going to score 2 for this large family here. I cover up some rats here. I'll do this here. It's going to cost me 3. Her turn again. She is going to take cat number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then cat number 1. Okay. Then my turn. I have 2 more baskets left. I have to at least use the 1, otherwise I'll lose the card. So I'll cash that in. This blue one's nice, but man, it helps Get rid of all those, huh? It's going to score her 5 points, but it's going to save me 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. So I'm going to do that. It's like the way that looks. Cost me 3. Now those rats are covered, and this helps with this right here. So if 5 points for each color that's not touching the edge. Right now I need to get a orange. An orange cat would help me. Not get that. Did I just cover up a map? No, I didn't. There's still one right there. Okay, so we're doing pretty good there. Alright, and then she's going to go again. She's going to take cat number 6, which is the farthest right one here. And then the common treasure here, the onesie. I can choose to go if I want by using this basket. I don't think I want to. I might draw 2 cards right now with my anytime, see what I get. See if I want to keep them. I'll keep this 1 and take any rare treasure or take 2 common treasures. No, I kind of went down the no treasure path after I hit this goal. So then she'll go. And she's going to take cat 4 and cat 3, which is basically these cats. So all the cats are gone. She's done her thing, and now we're in the final round here. Actually, no, I get a chance to play these Oshak's cats, which I think I want to do. So, yeah, let's do that. Oshak. Oh, that is gone. Oh, wait, there. That's gone. It's gone from the game. Let's see what these do. So, let's zoom in here a little bit. They're cool tiles. This will go 1, 2. This will go right. Oh, I gotta take the grid off it. That's why. Here, I'm definitely gonna do that. It's touching the edge of the boat here. I'm gonna call, and then when you place an Oshak, you get to give it a color. So it's gonna be orange, just so I get that going. Put the thing right on there. That's me using one of these Oshak cards. I only have a couple more rats. Is there an Oshak that can cover those rats for me? Let's see. Let's check this one out. I'd have to go like this. I'll do that here. And I'm gonna call it green. That's gonna be only 1 point to her. But now I just want to make sure I want to get something off of here. I want to get a green off of there. It'd be nice. Yeah, that's going to take care of this card. Alright, so now we're moving into the final round here. No more cats here. We get my 20 fish. These cards will go away. We're going to draw fish from the bag. Or sorry, draw cats for treasure. I wonder, the only thing I don't know about this solo, and I'll have to check it out, is if the treasures stay. Look at all these greens coming out. This is perfect. If the rare, I don't know if the rare treasures stay each round, but I've kept them, so what it is. It's a good purple. Okay. We did that. Now we know this is going to be green. So now green is going to each green cat is worth 1 point to her. And now we do the card phase. 5 to me. All players get 2 points per lesson card in front of them. It's public, so I would get 1 point. I mean, points are good. I like points. 1 point per common treasure in your boat. That's 4 points. Keep that. Now I'm just looking for points, pretty much. Yeah, I had this bad one here where I played this one way too early because I thought I would be going for permanent baskets. So this is it's gonna get me nothing. So this one's not that great. I'll keep this basket here. Then these two will go away. Draw 5 more. 10 points if 10 points if you have the largest family of cats. I wonder if that doesn't apply. Oh yeah, largest family for the lesson card family tree, which is the one I have right here. A family of 7 or more is required. Can I get that done? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 green cats. If I place all of them, or if I connect these two, yeah, that's possible. Oh, that's possible. So I'm gonna go for it. It's a large family of green, but it's gonna score them. Gonna score them 14. Is that even worth it? What's 7 points? Yeah, we'll try it. I like it. I'll score 1 more. I gotta pick 1 more rather. Discard 2 treasures to gain permanent card. And I can get them back with this permanent box. Oh, I might be able to do that. Discard a permanent box to get a fish. Get 5 fish. I'll keep this one. I know I'm missing something by not picking this card, but I love how many cards are in this game. They're almost all different. And then you grab this last one here. Good. Okay. Ooh, boots. Definitely playing that for sure. The problem is I need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need at least 3 of these green cats. There's 4 of them, so we'll see. I definitely want to go first. But let's decide what cards I want first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing a card. Oop. Missing a card somewhere. Basket, because I should have 7. We'll just take this one, I guess. Fine. I'm deciding what I want. So I definitely want this goal of 10 points, largest family. That's 2. I'll put it right here for now. I'll pay 2 more for this. And I'll pay 2 for... Or 1 for that, sorry. And now I have a basket. I have 2 baskets. I need at least these. I need at least 2 more baskets, so I'm gonna need these. Gotta bring some boots to the game. Boots to the fight as well. So I'm gonna spend 5 more to keep those. That's it, I think. Okay, so I have to play these lesson cards out here. And now it's just time to decide what things I want to play here. So I have a dumb half basket here, but I'm doing all of these. I'll just put them down here. So I'm going to be playing these 4 cards, which is 4 boots, 5 boots, 6 boots, and 1, 2, 3, 4 whole baskets. 4 boots, nice. So to my 6, I get to go first. So move her. And we're going to, we have 4 baskets to play with. So I'm going to get rid of my half baskets just to clean up a little bit. Put these up here. So I'm looking for green. Would be nice. There's a bunch of them. So if I can get most of them from over here, that'd be fine. But I want to kind of connect down to here. So the longest one, the better. I think these are all twosies. I'm going to spend 3 for... Oh, I didn't take the grid off it, of course. The grid's a good idea, but it's not implemented that well. So that green's going to cost me 3. If I can connect a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I need 2 more greens. in this family, which I think should be able to happen. Hopefully without touching this treasure. We'll see. She's gonna now. Oh, she's having. Oh, she only has one basket this round anyway. She's only going once. That's awesome. Oh, Frankie. Well, let's do it. We'll do it tonight if you got time or you want to do it. I was just. I woke up and I'm like, hey, I want to play solo games. And I'm kind of not struggling through it, but just getting through it in my morning haze. So she's actually only having one basket, which is nice for the last round. So this is the only card she's playing. She's actually taking cat 1, which stinks because I wanted a green one. And cat 5, so it was 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so can I even win now? I don't think I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so as long as I play these 2 greens and they connect, I will get these 10 points. So I have 3 baskets. I'll discard this basket to take this somehow. Alright, I'll be able to get it. That's fine. Is that the right one to take, though? It's... Also, you're lucky you're not playing this right now, because I've found a flaw in this implementation that I have to fix before we play. These things are snappy. These cats are snappy. I have to get 1 green cat. Gotta make sure these guys connect somehow. 1, 2, 3. This one needs to be bumped over a little bit. Oh, shot. I want to make sure I have enough room for these cats. This one will go right here just fine. Oh, yeah, we're good. So that's going to go there. That's going to cost me 5-ish. Then it's my turn again, so I'm going to cash in this basket for this green cat. And you're going to go right here. It doesn't cover this rat, which is kind of a pain in the butt. That's gonna cost me points right there for not having this rat covered. Nope. It'll work well right there because it's touching this family and it connects all the way. So that's actually perfect. Oh, I can't do that. Can I do something? Oh man. Puzzly. Puzzly. I can't use this to cover this up at all because it's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. So yeah, that's not gonna... There's no way I can cover that up with this. So we'll go back to my original plan, which was... this. That's fine, whatever. I'll see how the scoring is. I'm not sure how it's going to play out. That's going to cost me 3. Came over here. I have 1 more basket. I can put cats. I can get cats out. It's a thing. I can do it. Make it happen. Which actually, can I use any of these now? Purple and blue. It's kind of... It's going to give them points, so it's better for me not to, I guess. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to stop there. Not use this basket. Probably a bad idea. And then she's not going. So now I can play a treasure card. So I got to calculate this out. So I have a goal here. 9 points if I have exactly 5 treasures, which I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 points. I'll lose 5 for this if it's not covered. So if I use this, I'm going to lose 5 points. I'm going to lose... I think I'll still... Yeah, I'm still better off if I keep this uncovered, because that nets me 4 points. Man, is this ship not covered. It's like, I don't even know if I did well or not. Probably, I could have spent more on cats, but we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. So, I think we're getting a scoring now. How does it work? How does it happen? so solo scoring, calculate your score following the rules. Okay, so we'll do the cat colors, the lessons, and then my total. So we'll get her score in a second. Why would they give you a score pad if you can't write on it also? So, interesting. We're going to actually use one of the fish counters to do it. Why not? Oh, there you go. Come over here. We use a fish counter to count how many points. We'll reset it. So she's going to get 5 points for every blue cat. That's 1. She'll get 5 points. You get 4 points for every orange cat. There's 1, so that's 4 points. She's going to get 3 points for purple. There is 1, so that's 3. 2 for every red. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. And then 1 point for every green, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green. Then we're going to score her lesson cards. She gets 2 points per cat in the largest family, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it's 7. So she's going to get 14 points because largest family is 7 cats here. Just getting her 14 points. I'll do 15 and then take off 1. And she's getting 5 points for each color of cat that's not touching the edge. So I have red, green, purple, blue, orange. They're all touching. So she's not scoring any points. So I did good there. Not getting any points because I have at least 1 cat of each color touching the edge of the ship. Good stuff. And then she gets 5 points per visible rat. Son of a, which is this one dumb rat. This stupid dum-dum got away from me. Knowing this, I could have probably moved this a little bit over this way, but whatever. I think there was a rat under this part, so she's going to get 5 points there. So her score is 46. Now I get to score me. Do I get points for any leftover fish? Because that'd be awesome. And then calculate your score. Normal rules. I just want to see what the scoring is because I've never played this game. Oh, there's a rat's room. Oh, it's actually already on here. So you score here. So I'm going to take this, reset my rats here. So I get 1 point for every rat, or minus 1 point. So can't do negatives yet. So let's do positives. We'll score my lesson cards first, and then we'll do these negatives here. 10 points if I have the largest family. In the solo rules, it says the largest family has to be at least 7, so I have that. Plus 10. 1 point for every common treasure on my boat. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Public lesson. 2 points per lesson card in front of them, so it's 1 point because it's a public. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All players get 5 points, or in this case 3, because it's half rounded up. 5 points per treasure map not covered. So I have 1, 2, 3. So I get 9 points there. Reset this board, sorry. 9 points, I'll go 5, 10, minus 1. 9 points if I have exactly 5 treasures on the boat, which I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9 points. Boom, boom, bam. 7 points if I have exactly permanent baskets, which I don't. So I'm not getting anything for that. So right now it's 38, and now we lose points. Rats, we're gonna lose 1 for that dumb rat. Any rooms that are not filled, we're gonna lose 5 points. Yucky. So how many rooms are there? I wish I had a map. This room's filled. I think it's a BGG thing on. I'm checking it out really quick on the map of rooms. I can't remember. Checking out the rooms real quick, and then I'll So... 2. Alright, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 7 rooms. There's a room here, which I have filled, is good. This bedroom is not... Or this is part of the hallway, so this whole hallway is not filled, so that's -5. The bedroom is not filled because there's still a little couple moons there, so that's -5. This middle area is not filled, so that's -5. This bedroom's not filled, -5. This is not filled, so yeah, there's, geez, -5, -5. Are you kidding me? It's that crazy? Wow, okay, so I definitely did poorly. Rare treasures, you get 3 points per, I only have 1. So 1, 2, 3. I already scored my lessons, I gotta score my families. So a family of 1, 2, 3, 4 gets me 11 points. And then a family of 7 gets me 25 points. Wait a second. Whoa, there's a tie. What? So in case of a tie, what happens here? So I thought that was harsh, but that family of 7 cats really helped me out there. So we tied. I'm pretty sure I scored everything correctly. What happens in a tiebreaker for solo tiebreaker? The winner is the person with the most points. In the event of a tie, your sister wins. What? No. Ugh. Dang it. So the sister wins. And you know what? You know what did it? This stinking rat right here. This guy. This guy did it. So my first solo game in a tie, the winner, the sister, because the sister gets the tiebreaker. Interesting game. I like it. There's a lot to think of. But now I know when I play the game again solo or with somebody else, filling rooms is so imperative. Holy cow. Like this, yeah. Like, had I filled one more room, or like had I like blocked these 2 off here, it would have saved me 5 points. Yeah, that's so crazy. So yeah, that's how you play. Hopefully that's how you play I Love Cats solo, and I recommend it. This is on Tabletop Simulator, but I have the physical version. It's super. I mean, it's super cheap too, and you get a lot of cards. You get a lot of stuff. I think it's like $40. Well worth it. It's so brutal, and it's crazy. And there's a grid. I don't know if I can bring it over. Let me see if I can. I guess I can bring this over really quick. Give me a sec. So here's a look of the rooms right here. It's tough to tell. I mean, it's easy to tell when you're... There's a grid of the rooms as I found on BGG file sheet. So you can see that. If I get this bigger here. Here's the boat. So there's 7 rooms. So they're all pretty well denoted by like a thing on the board here. Like you can see some stuff. Like there's a little icon here. But when everything's covered up, you don't really know. So this is on Board Game Geek. You can find this this grid here. And then yeah, this whole hallway. This whole hallway is a room. Let me put this down here. Like this whole thing's a room. And it's -5 per. I think I was down to 7 points by the time I counted that. So definitely get your rooms filled. But then there are some goals though. I ran in some goal cards earlier that were like 20. It was 10 points if this room is empty, right? So yeah, no. So there's. Let me see if I can find the card because there's so many cards in this game that help you with points. That's why I kind of like this game a lot. So one of the goal cards I could have played right here. 15 points if this apple room is empty. So if I had played this card, if I had this card to play and it was already empty, I would basically net 10 points. So, not bad. But the problem is I drew this card when I already had this treasure here, so it was already there. So it couldn't be empty. So it really depends on what kind of cards you get. So there's tons of ways to deal with the points. It's just kind of how they fall in. And if I just had that damn rat, where's that rat? Get this guy out of here. But yeah, so cool game. If you Frankie, I'm down to play it tonight if you want. Just let me know, and I'm just gonna do this. Oh, it didn't even flip, it just kicks the legs out from under it. That's gonna do it for me, guys. Enjoy the rest of Virtual Gaming Con, and